Welcome, dear listener. This evening, we drift into the gentle stories of ancient Greece. They will unfold slowly, like warm tides along the shore. You may follow each word or simply allow them to guide you softly into sleep. Welcome, dear listener. Tonight, we drift into the timeless stories of ancient Greece. They are told not as battles, nor as noise, but as gentle waves upon the shore of your mind. You may listen, or you may close your eyes and simply rest. The words will carry you like a tide towards the calm of sleep. Take a deep breath, let the day fall away. And now let the myths begin. Aphrodite, born from the sea foam. Imagine the endless sea at twilight. The horizon glows faintly where water touches sky. The air is soft, filled with a quiet rhythm of waves, in and out, in and out. It is in such a moment the Greeks believed that beauty itself was born. They spoke of foam upon the waters, a foam that shimmered as though starlight had descended. The ocean sighed, and from its gentle breath rose Aphrodite, goddess of love and harmony. Her form was radiant, not harsh, not blinding but gentle. Her steps were lighter than the touch of breeze upon still waters. Where her feet touched the sand, roses unfurled, as if waking from sleep. The sea did not resist her, it carried her, cradled her, bringing her slowly to the shore, like a secret too lovely to be hidden. The stars above trembled, not with fear, but with joy at her presence. They glittered brighter, as though to welcome her. It was said that Aphrodite could calm storms not by force, but by presence, that corals faded where she walked, that silence in her company felt rich, meaningful, hold. Those who linger by the sea at night believe that her whispers still traveled in the foam, not commands, not warnings, only reassurances. The kind of words you cannot hear with ears, but only with a heart. For what is love if not the certainty that one day someone will find your shore? Aphrodite did not teach perfection. She taught harmony. That beauty is not the absence of flaw, but the quiet acceptance of what is, the patience of the tide, the stillness between heartbeats. Even now, if you gaze upon the sea at dusk, if you listen to the breathing of waves, you may feel her presence, the reminder that gentleness is not gone, that harmony still lives in the world. Let her story soften your thoughts. Let her tide wash over the sands of your mind. Tonight, you are as safe as the shore cradled by the ocean. Persephone, the rhythm of the seasons. The Greeks told of Persephone, child of spring. She loved to wander meadows, gathering blossoms. Each flower bent toward her, as though drawn by her quiet joy. The earth bloomed when she smiled. The field stretched open beneath her feet. Time itself seemed to pause, as though reluctant to move on. But Persephone's tale was not of endless summer. It was a rhythm of breath of balance. When she dwelled above, the land awoke. Seeds stirred, streams ran, branches unfurled. When she descended to the underworld, the land side grew still and rested. This was not loss, it was not punishment. It was a natural breath of the earth. Inhale and bloom, exhale and rest. The Greeks knew that nothing lasts forever, not even sorrow, that every season has its time, and every pause its purpose. Persephone's story reminds us that even silence is sacred, that even sleep is part of life's song. Listen now, and notice the rhythm within yourself. Your breath rising like spring, falling like autumn at a pause, like winter, not emptiness, but preparation. Persephone teaches that rest is not weakness. It is a gentle work of renewal. And just as she returns, so too does light and warmth and joy. So tonight, let her rhythm be your own. Let your heart slow to the calm cycle of seasons. Let your thoughts fold softly like petals at dusk, and let rest like winter bring quiet strength. Daedalus and Icarus, the dream of flight. In Crete lived Daedalus, master of craft. His hands built wonders, machines of thought, shapes of imagination. But the greatest of his creations were wings. Feathers gathered, bound with wax, delicate yet strong. He made them for escape, for freedom. He taught his son, Icarus, how to wear them, and together they rose into sky. At first, they glided gently like swans across a lake of air. The world stretched vast and open beneath them. The sea glimmered. The mountains waited. They felt light, as though dreams had taken form. Daedalus spoke with care. Do not fly too high, my son, nor too low. Keep to the middle where balance lies. But joy filled Icarus. He rose higher, reaching for sun. The warmth touched his wings, and slowly, softly, the wax began to melt. Feathers drifted like snow, falling into the sea, and Icarus too fell, not in anger, not in despair, but smiling, still filled with wonder, until the ocean embraced him. The story is not sorrow, but lesson, that dreams are precious, that joy is bright, but balance carries us further. And even in his fall, the sky remembered him. Every bird, every feather in the wind carries the echo of his flight. Odysseus and the Sirens. Odysseus sailed across calm seas. The waters stretched endless, silver under the sun, but he knew what lay ahead, the voices of the sirens. It was said their song was beauty itself, so sweet that sailors forgot who they were, forgot where they sailed, and turned helplessly towards destruction. Odysseus, wise, prepared, he gave his men soft wax to their ears, and he bound himself to the mast so that he might hear, yet remain safe. Soon, across the still waters, came a sound. It rose like threads of silver light. Floating through the air, the sirens sang. Their voices were not fierce, but dreamlike. Promises of peace and knowledge of endless rest, the call so tender. It seemed to come not from without, but from within. Odysseus strained to follow, but the ropes held him. They were not chains, but guardians, the arms of reason, holding him safe. The voices grew softer, like mist at dawn, and soon they faded. The sea breathed again. The ship sailed onward. The tale is not of danger, but of wisdom, that not every voice must be obeyed, that some calls are only echoes of longing, and sometimes strength is simply to stay the course, to listen, to feel, and then to let go. Hercules, the gentle side of the laborers. They spoke often of Hercules as a man of strength, of endless labors. Yet behind each task was not only might, but patience, endurance, quiet resolve. He faced a lion whose hide could not be pierced. But Hercules did not despair. He held firm and overcame. He met the Hydra, whose heads returned each time they were struck. Yet Hercules did not rage. He steadied himself, found wisdom, and ended the cycle. He traveled far to seek golden apples from a sacred garden. There, he did not fight, he bargained, asked for help, for strength is not only force. It is knowing when to seek another's hand. Each labor, though told as thunder, was also silence, Lessons of patience, a step-by-step endurance of courage as stillness. Hercules teaches us that true strength is not in noise, but in persistence, in the calm breath that continues when the storm is over. Musical note 6, Orpheus and Eurydice, a love that echoes, almost equals 20 minutes. Orpheus was a poet, a musician. His lyre could calm rivers, soften hearts, call trees to listen. He loved Eurydice deeply, but when she was taken to the underworld, his music turned to prayer. He walked into the realm of shadow. His music filled the silence with light. Even Hades and Persephone paused, listening. They gave him a chance. Eurydice might follow him if he walked ahead and never looked back. He climbed, step after step, his song guiding them. But love is tender and doubt is strong. He turned too soon, and she faded like mist in morning sun. Yet the tale is not only loss, it is of love carried in song, that Orpheus's music never ceased. It echoed through the ages. Even now, when strings are plucked, when melodies rise, some say it is his love, still singing softly to a reminder that what is lost is never truly gone. Milky Way closing. You have walked the paths of Greece, seen the foam of Aphrodite, the breath of Persephone, the wings of Icarus, the song of the sirens, the labors of Hercules, the lyre of Orpheus. That they are stories, but they are also tides, moving slowly, gently like the sea at night. Now, only rest remains, your breath calm, your body light, your heart at peace. Sleep well and dream kindly.